The beginning of the Holocaust, the horrors of gas chambers and concentration camps. Between 1941 and 1945, humanity witnessed one of its darkest chapters, the Holocaust. But how did this unimaginable tragedy begin? And what were the horrors of the gas chambers and concentration camps where millions met their tragic end? Over 6 million Jews, along with millions of others, were systematically murdered in what remains one of the most horrific genocides in history. Rise of the Nazi Party. The seeds of the Holocaust were sown long before the first Jews were deported to concentration camps. In 1933, Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party rose to power in Germany, fueled by a dangerous ideology that preached racial purity and Aryan supremacy. The Nazis blamed Jews for Germany's economic woes and the loss of World War I, leading to a wave of anti-Semitic laws and violence. The Nuremberg Laws of 1935 stripped Jews of their citizenship and rights, marking the beginning of their systematic exclusion from society. In 1938, Kristallnacht, or the Night of Broken Glass, saw synagogues burned, Jewish businesses destroyed, and thousands of Jews arrested. These events marked the beginning of a state-sponsored campaign to eliminate the Jewish people from German society. The final solution. With the outbreak of World War II, the persecution of Jews escalated into genocide. In 1941, the Nazi regime began implementing the final solution, a plan to exterminate all Jews in Europe. Jews were rounded up from across the continent, herded into ghettos, and then deported to concentration and extermination camps. The camps. The names Auschwitz, Treblinka, and Sobibor have become synonymous with the Holocaust's horrors. These camps were not just places of imprisonment, they were death factories. At Auschwitz, the largest of the camps, more than 1 million people were murdered. The Nazis used industrial methods to kill on a massive scale, with gas chambers as their most lethal weapon. Prisoners were told they were going to take a shower, but instead, they were herded into gas chambers where Zyklon B gas was released. Within minutes, thousands would suffocate to death. These gas chambers were designed to kill quickly and efficiently, capable of murdering thousands each day. Life in the camps. For those who were not immediately killed, life in the concentration camps was a living nightmare. Prisoners faced starvation, disease, and brutal forced labor. Many were subjected to sadistic medical experiments, torture, and execution. The camps were designed to break the human spirit, stripping prisoners of their dignity, identity, and humanity. Every aspect of the camps was dehumanizing. Upon arrival, prisoners' belongings were confiscated, their heads shaved, and their arms tattooed with numbers. They were no longer seen as people but as disposable cogs in a machine of death. The end of the Holocaust. As the Allies advanced into Nazi-controlled territories in 1945, they began liberating the camps. What they found shocked the world: skeletal survivors, mass graves, and evidence of the unimaginable atrocities that had occurred. The full scale of the Holocaust became clear, and the world was forced to confront the depths of Nazi cruelty. The Holocaust is a chilling reminder of the dangers of hatred, bigotry, and unchecked power. It is our responsibility to remember the victims, honor the survivors, and ensure that such a tragedy is never repeated. The words "never again" must be more than just a slogan, they must be a commitment to stand against discrimination and defend the dignity and rights of every human being. And if you're passionate about history and want to explore more topics like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Together, we can continue to learn, remember, and make sure that the voices of the past are never forgotten.